21 on first down. It's Riddick inside the 10. Riddick to the end zone. Touchdown.
Good job by Taylor Decker getting down inside. You had the pull and trap on the outside.
Off the fake to Riddick. Stafford throws and it's complete for a first down and more. It's Jones.
That's a nice design. Marvin Jones comes right in. Those linebackers step up to honor that run, that blocking scheme that they see, and they get the receiver in right behind him.
On second and goal, it's Washington, and this time he is in for the touchdown.
It's a nice mix of plays by the Detroit Lions offense, leaning on that run a little bit.
From the right hash, a 50-yard attempt. And the oldest player in the National Football League knocks it through. Second and 5. Stafford going deep.
Patrick Robinson tries to get that arm in there. Really nice concentration by Marvin Jones Jr.
Stafford on third down. He throws to the end zone and finds his man for a touchdown, Eric Ebron.
Watch at the end, a little move right here. Breaks to the inside. There's the separation.
From the Lions 43 on first down. Luck swings it out. It's Ferguson. And Josh Ferguson has a first down. The rookie free agent out of Illinois gains 14. Luck looking end zone. Now he throws. Moncrief, touchdown.
Right there, he can't take it. Glover Quinn dropped down. He had to wait and hold on that ball until he got back behind.
Luck fires downfield, looking for Dorsett, who makes the catch. Philip Dorsett, a spectacular catch with Darius Slade defending. Luck on first and 10, fires, wide open, touchdown, Dwayne Allen.
There's Dwayne Allen at the line of scrimmage working against Tyre Whitehead. It's the out and up again. Tyre lets him go up. Glover Quinn late coming over.
Well, Stafford has done a terrific job spreading the ball around today. Now third down and 9. Stafford under pressure throws. Catch is made by Abdullah. He was not touched, so he's able to get back up. Second down and 4. Stafford complete. Abdullah touchdown.
It's a good play design, and it's an easy touchdown for Amir Abdullah.
Off the fake to Turbin. Luck throws. It's Doyle. Touchdown.
Just a straight out corner route.
3 wide receivers set. Stafford on first down. Backpedaling throws. It's Riddick inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown. His second of the game.
Again, another nice play design when you get down into the red zone. They've answered my question. How are you going to perform in the red zone without Calvin Johnson? This week they have been excellent.
First and 10 from the 41. Off the fake to Gore. Luck firing downfield. It's Dorsett who makes the catch. Luck on third down. Looking end zone. He fires. Touchdown.
This is the second time that Andrew Luck has been able to hold the ball because his protection has been good up front to allow his receiver to get into that second window.
This a 43-yard attempt. He missed the extra point from the left hash. Ball is placed down, and Prater's kick from 43 yards out is good for the Colts. 4 seconds remaining.
Gonna make him return it.
Here comes Bray. Now Turbin. Moncrief.
That's not bad right there.
This is T.Y. Hilton. Hilton looking for a teammate. Drops it off. Now Jack Doyle has scored the 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Back into the end zone for T.Y. Hilton. And that will do it. So the final score in Indianapolis. The Lions 39 and the Colts 35. A wild one.
Tennessee will start at the 5-yard line for this drive. No score in the opening quarter, and Murray is brought down. A safety for the Lions defense. Stafford to Marvin Jones, comes back and makes the catch. coverage by Jason McCourty. It goes for a gain of 29.
Well, this is a back shoulder throw.
And JB, how about the leaping ability of Eric Ibrahim? Jumped over Jason McCourty. Stafford to the air. Rolling out to his left. Throws on the run in the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Anquan Bolden. Stafford on third down. Penalty flag is down. Stafford knocking over defenders. He is short of a first down, but what a run by Matthew Stafford.
Boy, he got lit up at the end of it, too.
Yes, he did.
It's DeMarco Murray, has a hole. DeMarco Murray off to the races. Murray at the 50. Murray down the sideline, chasing behind and pushed down by Darius Slay. But DeMarco Murray busts out a big 67-yard run for Tennessee. Ashawn Robinson got a hand on it just like he did last week against the Colts. On third down, Mariota in trouble. Mariota is sacked. Play action to Murray. Mariota taking a deep shot from Matthews, and it's picked off. Glover Quinn with the interception. Stafford keeps it himself at the 40. Has the first down, and Stafford, not so gracefully, comes down after a gain of 24.
Great job. Dick LeBeau told us nobody talks about the mobility of Matthew Stafford. They won't be talking about the grace of him either.
Mariota looking deep for Walker. He's got it. Touchdown, Titans to Laney Walker with his first touchdown of the season. Titans start this drive at the 17-yard line with 7:04 to go, and they started on the ground with DeMarco Murray running right. Murray following his blocks and shoved out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Mariota to Murray, and he gets to the 32-yard line. Mariota sharp makes the catch for a first down. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining. Play action to Henry. Mariota to Philip Supernaw. He's got 4 on the play clock. Mariota to DeMarco Murray for the first down. Titans 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. A fresh set, 1st and 10 from the 47. Mariota lofts one for Murray, has a seam in the middle of the field, and a first down for DeMarco Murray, a gain of 22. Mariota completes it over the middle. He's now 6 for 6 on this drive. Rashard Matthews makes the grab.
It's 4-down territory.
They need to get to the 5-yard line for a first down. Mariota with time, end zone, and it is caught! Andre Johnson! What a play! On 4th down, Andre Johnson with the 69th touchdown of his career, and now the Titans will go for 2.
How does he catch this ball?
I have no idea how that ball got in there.
He is well defended. There are guys all around him, and he pulls it in. Wow.
That's why he's going to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done.
If the Titans don't get the 2, then a field goal would win it for Detroit. Mariota rolling right, runs into his own man, and the 2-point conversion is no good. He tripped over DeMarco Murray. Matthew Stafford directing traffic, 3 timeouts. They just got to get into Matt Prater field goal range for the win. 7 drop passes, not a nice stat for the Lions. That's the total today. And on 2nd down, Stafford is sacked. Arakpo with his 2nd of the day. Stafford fires and makes the catch. He's got the first down. Tackle made by Denora Searcy. Stafford intercepted. Parrish Cox, and he wisely goes to the ground. Matthew Stafford had gone 212 passes without an interception. And he throws one here to Parrish Cox, who had a miserable game for the Titans. But in the big moment, Cox comes up with the pick. The Titans have won just 5 games in the last 2 years. And we said, how do you change the culture? And Malarkey said, we just got to finish. We haven't been able to finish games. If we just finish one game, I really think it'll get going. Well, they finish here. Parrish Cox seals it with the interception, and the Titans win 16-15.
That is all the talk right now in Green Bay. What's wrong with the Packer offense? And speaking of hurry, they're in hurry-up mode. They actually plant it right at the 50-yard line, so it's a gain of 5 on first down. Play fake to Lacy. Rodgers so good at scrambling. Randall Cobb inside the 20, a first down to the 17-yard line. Blitz coming again. Rodgers throws, and it is a touchdown, Devontae Adams. What a start for the Green Bay offense. So just this, a lot of people working very hard to get it straightened out, and this is Jordy Nelson. Nothing wrong with him. All the way back from that ACL tear a season ago. Right, third down now. They can get a first down at the 1. And Rodgers running room, but he throws it, and a touchdown to Jordy Nelson. Lawson beaten on the 30-yard touchdown by Delaney Walker last week. Also had a big pass interference call. Penalty flag down. Catch made. Richard Rodgers into the end zone, a touchdown. That was Jared Cook in the end zone. Pepper's not on the field in his first down. Stafford. That's a bullet. The ball is taken away. That is Demarius Randall. Still on his feet. And dropped to the 25-yard line. It looked like he just ripped it away from a tight end, Ebron. Lacy, big hole. A first down and then some for the big fella. And like a battering ram. And some extra pushing and shoving there. This blitz coming. Packers pick it up. And Nelson to the end zone, and that is a touchdown, the 4th of the game, thrown by Aaron Rodgers.
But all in all, it's been a slog for them.
Oh, boy. And Marvin Jones is off to the races. He will score a touchdown in the final 30 seconds of this opening half. Play clock down to 3. They roll Stafford, and that is a touchdown. That's a beautifully designed play. A touchdown to Anquan Bolden. Third down for Stafford. Beautiful throw.
You know, Perry was the beneficiary of that call, I believe.
Stafford back to the air. And then, does anybody know that Marvin Jones is playing for the Detroit Lions? Because every time we look up, he's wide open.
And the Lions will take that matchup all day.
Stafford a pump fake, and falling down the defender and falling into the end zone with a touchdown is Marvin Jones Jr. They need to get to the 35-yard line. And Rodgers to throw it. Good protection. And now he's in trouble. Still on his feet. Lots of running room in front. Rodgers will pick up the first down to the 38-yard line. The Green Bay Packers go to 2-1. They win their home opener.
Empty backfield for Chicago on 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. And Boyer completes his first pass for a first down. Their start from the 17-yard line. Play action. And the catch is made by Jeffrey. And Alshon Jeffrey picks up a first down out to the 33, 16-yard pass play. Boyer can't find anyone. Rolling to his right. And now throws to the end zone. Touchdown. Eddie Royal.
Here's a play that breaks down. You know, eventually Detroit is going to come free, get some pressure on Brian Hoyer and flush him out of the pocket. Now you're scramble mode. So everybody's adjusting. And look at Eddie Royal. Here he is right here, working that side. He's going to work to the outside. Then you're going to plant your foot in the ground, come back to the inside. Good location on the throw.
Boyer on third down is sacked back at the 46-yard line by Darius Slay. Second down and 9. Stafford in trouble. Down he goes. Back at the 22-yard line, Akeem Hicks with his first sack of the season. And 20 following the hold. Stafford to Marvin Jones Jr. Out to the 45-yard line, his first catch today. Second and 10 from the 30. This is Howard. Gordon and Howard picks up a first down. Second down and 5. Boyer steps up, wrapped up. Down he goes. It's Kerry Hyder. What a season. It's 2 timeouts. Stafford fires, and the catch is made by Jones in Bears territory for a Detroit first down. Stafford to the outside, and it is picked off. And taken down the sideline by Jacoby Glenn.
So watch Golden Tate here. He's just going to take off down the field vertically on the route. Ball's out right now. I mean, that is the wrong route by wide receiver Matthew Stafford. Right away, you can see him. He hustles over to make sure that that's not a pick six, but he was furious.
Opening possession, second half. Stafford takes off, and Matthew Stafford will pick up a Lions first down. Quick out, it's Jones, breaks a tackle, and Marvin Jones picks up a Lions first down. Third down at 11. Bears must get to the 35. Boyer with time, he throws, and it's complete for a first down and more. Inside the 30, Eddie Royal down to the 10. Jeffrey in the slot left. Boyer throws, end zone, touchdown. Wide open, the tight end, Zach Miller.
The tight end has really hurt the Detroit Lions. This is just a simple out route. Antoine Williams passes him to the next level. The safeties don't pick him up. So again, a breakdown in assignment right there.
And now Stafford hits center out of the backfield, and Zach Center picks up a first down and more. First and 10, 32-yard line. And this is Howard. He will pick up a Bears first down all the way out. Stafford steps up and throws, and it's complete. Jones makes the catch. Here's set of downs for Detroit from the Bears 45. Stafford in trouble. Down he goes. Second down and 10. Stafford to the outside, and it is picked off. Penalty flag. As O'Donnell punts it away. Roberts from the 14. Good return by Andre Roberts. He's still going. Remember, there was a flag. One man to beat is the punter, and Roberts takes it all the way 85 yards for a Lions touchdown.
You know, as a punter, all you've got to do is get that out. Look, there's everybody. This is all 10. He's got nobody doubled up. Everybody's squeezed in. You're making sure the punt comes out clean. So you get the punt out. Pat O'Donnell does a nice job there. Look at all the field. I mean, you've got 5 Bears down there. How do you allow that to happen in that scenario? And what did we talk about, Kenny? Trying to get that first touchdown somewhere around that 206 mark.
Bears win for the first time this season. Lions drop to 1-3. They will host the Philadelphia Eagles next Sunday as John Fox and Jim Caldwell embrace. First time Caldwell has ever lost to the Bears. He had been 4-0 against Chicago.
He's averaged better than 90 catches per season since coming to Detroit 3 years ago. Riddick the other way. Lots of daylight in front and finally run out of bounds. Third down and 11. They're coming after Stafford, and he guns it across the middle. They bring in the fullback Michael Burton, and they go out of the shotgun on second and goal. And it is a touchdown for Theo Riddick.
Anytime you can put Theo Riddick on the linebacker like they did with Kendricks, it's a mismatch.
Second down and 12. Stafford flushed out of the pocket. This guy can run now. And he slides.
And he's in rhythm.
They fake it one way to Tate, and how about this? It is Riddick into the end zone for his second touchdown. What a fake that was with Tate in the backfield.
You sneak Riddick out the backside, everybody's looking at Golden Tate. Riddick's open on the backside all day. That's what play callers are in rhythm.
It's Huff in motion, and then they hand it off. First carry for Sproles. They fake it and throw it, and that is a touchdown to Ryan Matthews.
His rule is first outside receiver, which was Matthews.
He's starting his 87th consecutive game today, and he's been hit a lot. This is Golden Tate, and he's inside the 1-yard line. Second down and goal. They're looking for Bolden. He's covered. They come back the other way, and it's a touchdown for Marvin Jones Jr.
Realizes the ball's not gone to Bolden, keeps himself alive and makes an extra move, presents himself, and Stafford finds him.
To get him into field goal range. Flags down again. And open is Ertz. To third down and 8, 5-man rush. Wentz to the big fella, and he's still on his feet. Green Beckham is run out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And that is a touchdown to Huff. They put Huff and Matthews right next to one another, and they go to Huff.
And year one, Jim Caldwell cleaned that up with the Lions, and they went 11-5, went to the playoffs.
Exactly right. Ball is loose. And let's see, it looked like originally that the Eagles had it.
And you see him trying to make a move through the traffic, and the ball just came out of his hands.
Great protection. I mean, you have no chance. Lions must have a stop here. They pitch it to Matthews, and the Lions, the ball is on the ground. And do the Lions have it? Waiting for an official sign, and now it's given to Detroit.
Darius Slay's going to come into this picture and put his head across the bow and put that shoulder right on that football, springing it loose.
And Ryan Matthews has the ball in the wrong arm. You've got to have it in the sideline arm and get that shoulder in front to protect. He's got it on the inside arm, and that ball's popped free.
And Stafford to throw it. Off his back foot, finds a wide open Golden Tate. Good snap, good hold, good kick. The Lions have recaptured the lead. Boy, he's airing this one out down the field in traffic, and it's intercepted by Darius Slay. Slay caused the fumble, and now he forces the first interception in the career of Carson Wentz.
Slay really became the receiver. He spotted it and went for the football and essentially boxed out Aguilar from going for it. A tremendous play by Darius Slay.
Made a great play on the ball and a great catch.
Eagles lose for the first time. Lions win it 24-23.
Justin Forsett is in. They fake to him, throw to Tate. Tate's got some room. Golden Tate is taken down inside the 10, down at the 7. It was Reed who got the block on Troy Hill. Stafford to the end zone. Touchdown, Marvin Jones. Play action. Keenum rolling out to his right. Throws back, completes to Britt, spins. Britt reaches for the end zone. Touchdown. What an answer by the Rams. The Lions have allowed 0 rushing touchdowns all year. Keenum rolling out. He's going to walk right in. There's the first rushing touchdown allowed, and the Rams take the lead.
I'll be shocked if they don't bring pressure. And I'm shocked.
Stafford off the back foot to the end zone. Flag. Touchdown. Andre Roberts. Does he get it off in time? They say he does. Keenum taking the shot down the field, has the man, Kenny Britt. Keenum hands off to Gurley, and Gurley gets stuffed.
Yeah.
That's your Omaha.
Got a free
Got
play.
A flag, free play. Stafford taking the chance down the field, has Tate wide open. makes a move, another move. Tate rolling to the end zone, touchdown.
Okay, this touchdown's coming back. They're going to call it down by contact. This is what Mike Wimmer, our replay official, says.
The ruling on the field has been reversed. The runner was touched down by contact on his foot. The ball he placed at the 1.5-yard line. First down.
Right there. After losing a couple yards, second and goal from the 4. The pass over the middle. There's Bolden for the touchdown.
The snap, he was already feeling the effects of that injury as he went down.
On first down, play action. Keenum taking the shot for Kenny Britt. The one-handed grab. Does he hang on? He does. On second and 10, Keenum taking the shot to the end zone. Touchdown to the tight end, Lance Kendricks.
Interception. No interceptions today. Taking care of the ball very well.
Keenum, a wide open receiver. Again, another move to make somebody miss is Brian Quick. Keenum to pass. He completes it to Britt, bounces off a defender, and Britt into the end zone for the touchdown. What an effort by Kenny Britt. Handoff to Zenner, has some room. Zenner, a great run on 1st and 20, gets 19. Stafford on the slant. Tate to the outside. Golden Tate, touchdown. Stafford, pressure, and Stafford goes down. Over the middle, and that is picked off. Intercepted by Raphael Bush.
There you go, Doctor.
Victory formation. It seems like every week these Lions play a close game. They play a close game again. For second straight week, they come away with a victory, 31-28. The Lions beat the Rams. Chris Thompson splits out wide, empty backfield here on 2nd and 10. Cousins pressured. Cousins, he goes down. Sacked by Armonte Bryant. On 3rd and 10, Stafford up in the air, caught by Tate. He's got the first down as he is across the 35 to 34. It looked like it hit the leg of Bashaud Breeland and ricochets to the hands of Golden Tate.
So Tate is the primary receiver, but that's where the fun actually begins.
Matt Prater to put the Lions on top early. That, no good. 1st and goal from the 7. Handoff to Jones. Jones with a second effort, diving, loses the ball in the end zone, and that's recovered by the Lions. Tavon Wilson recovers it in the end zone. And Hopkins' kick is off the upright and no good. On 1st down, play action. Stafford, he's got the arm going downfield. Caught! Flag on the play as well. It's Marvin Jones.
So if you're going to grab him, grab him.
Yeah.
Don't just put a hand on him.
2nd down and 8. Red zone opportunity here for the Lions in a tie game here in the 3rd quarter. Stafford taking the shot to the end zone, just shy of it, and it's caught. The handoff to Zenner into the end zone for the touchdown.
An excellent job, too, by Thompson, seeing it and getting there.
On 3rd and 1, extra offensive lineman in. Cousins tripped, a fumble. Recovered by the Lions. 2nd down and 10. Cousins looking for Davis. He's got him. Davis gets bumped out just shy of the goal line. Cousins throws, touchdown, Robert Kelly.
Great call, Charles. He's getting zone right here.
He keeps it. Cousins running to the end zone. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins does it with his feet. Stafford over the middle. Caught. Andre Roberts inside the 20 down to the 18. Stafford lofting one. Up in the air. Tate. Out of bounds. Stafford completes to Bolden to the end zone. Touchdown! Anquan Bolden! And that's the game. 3 in a row for the Lions. Matthew Stafford engineering that game-winning drive. 20-17. The Lions snap the 4-game winning streak for the Washington Redskins.
Osweiler goes down on 3rd and 3. A sack for the Lions. It hit the upright, and it's no good. It was strange looking from the start. What's that? 3rd down and 8. Brock Osweiler winds up and throws open. His tight end, Ryan Griffin, down to the 20. What's that? Osweiler's throw, touchdown. Wide open, C.J. Fedorowicz. 1st down, Osweiler looks one way. A one-handed grab from DeAndre Hopkins. Extra lineman in. Handoff Lamar Miller. And in for the touchdown. The Texans with another one. Hopkins turned around and caught it. The ball was thrown when his back was to Osweiler. What's that? On 3rd down and 8. And that's intercepted. The receiver kept running. Jensen Banamosi at his first start in the NFL. Plenty of time. Stafford open is Eric Ebron, and he's got it inside the 45. Matt Prater gets the Lions on the board. Stafford rolling, throwing, open, and caught. Theo Riddick, touchdown Lions. At the 49 of Detroit. Blue will get inside the 41 and all the way down inside the 40. On 3rd down, Osweiler goes down. And Nick Novak is on target again. Theo Riddick, who had the touchdown catch, has a lot of running room. Gets through some Texans down around the 20-yard line. To be back even at 4-4, and their 3-game win streak comes to an end.
Well, no better play than the 4 that Houston just ran there for victory. They get the win here at home again.
They just get the snap off, and Riddick will pick up a 1st down and more. Theo Riddick is all the way to the 30 from the right hash. Sam Martin places it down, and Prater's kick is straight through. Who started the first 4. Bradford on 1st down, catches the pass after it was batted back.
I thought Sam was just going to knock this down, but it's a heads-up play regardless whether he knocks it down. But you know what? I think I got some green grass out there in front. I'm going to take off to the sideline. And he was warming up.
And his first kick today is good. 1st and 10, 35-yard line for the Lions. Stafford under pressure. And it's picked off by Chad Greenway. 2nd down and 15 as Stafford steps up and throws complete to the tight end, Ebron. Lost a number of players in their secondary at times today.
Anthony Harrison for him.
Stafford can't find anyone. Now he throws, and the catch is made down at the 5-yard line by Eric Ebron. 8 seconds remaining, and the Lions will get the ball first following halftime as well. As Stafford throws, end zone, touchdown, Anquan Boldin.
Here's the matchup he wants, Anquan Boldin versus Mackenzie Alexander. Physical release right there by Anquan Boldin. Gets the separation. Touchdown for the Lions. What an impressive drive to end the first half.
In Detroit territory, Bradford split wide to the right. Asiata took the snap. And this is Diggs. On a pass interference call, and then 12 yards on the trick play. And now Bradford to a wide open Adam Thielen. Bradford throws, end zone, touchdown. Kyle Rudolph.
Now you get the defense thinking the big body's in there. You're thinking run. They're going to go into the middle of the field. You're going to get fullback into the flat, tight end up into the corner. One of your staples in eye football, down on the goal line.
And Walsh off the right upright as Walsh misses the extra point attempt. This will be a 46-yard attempt, hit from 33 earlier from the right hash. It's blocked. And on the return for the Lions, it is Glover Quinn who takes it across midfield. And Prater's kick is good. Bradford swings it out to Hillman. And Hillman has a first down and more. Inside the 20, shoved out of bounds by Bonamosi. 4th and inches for the Vikings. Asiata just short. Second time the Vikings have come away with nothing. Wobbly throw, but the catch is made for a first down by Thielen. And he stays in bounds across midfield from the Detroit 47. Bradford throws, and a diving catch is made by Thielen. 4th down and 4. Bradford over the top, and Diggs picks up a first down. On 3rd down, the ball comes loose, but it was ruled a touchdown.
You're going to come across here. It's going to be a handoff to the tight end. You get outflanked right away. Now all Rhett Ellison has to do is break the plane with that ball. Sure looks like he did. So the hit by Glover Quinn that knocks the ball loose, that play is already dead. Ruled a touchdown right now. Touchdown, Minnesota.
From the 33. Stafford steps up. No timeouts remaining. Catch is made by Roberts, and that's about the spot they needed to get to. This is a 58-yard attempt for the tie from the left hash. Raiders kick from 58 is good. So we are headed for overtime here in Minneapolis.
Look at the distance he clears 58 by.
Stafford on 3rd down, complete for a first down. Ebron takes it all the way out to the 43-yard line, a 23-yard connection. Stafford throws, and it's complete to Golden Tate, who has a first down and then dives to the end zone for a Lions touchdown.
Working on the outside. This is a heck of a throw by Matthew Stafford right here. He's high load right there. Does Golden Tate tap the sidelines and stay in bounds? All scoring plays reviewed, so we'll get a confirmation here.
Tate stayed in bounds.
So this is going to be ruled a touchdown. So as devastating as Philadelphia was, as devastating as Chicago was, this is going to be real difficult for the Minnesota Vikings to bounce back from.
There's
The
Golden
ruling on the
Tate.
field is confirmed. The runner stayed in bounds, and the ball crossed the plane of the goal line in his possession. Touchdown, and the game is over.
And hats off to the Lions. Tremendous resiliency to get it through the end of the game.
So the Lions win it.
Bortles. Chased from behind by Killebrew, and he's brought down. Run game for the Lions. On 2nd and 8, here comes the pressure, and Stafford is sacked. Ivory. Chris Ivory with some hard running, and then the ball comes out. Big hit, and the Lions recover. Stafford over the middle, and what a catch by Golden Tate. Nortman punted from his own end zone. Roberts to return from his own 46. Reverses field. Andre Roberts at the 40. Has blockers in front. Roberts at the 20. Roberts to the house. Touchdown, Lions! His second punt return for a touchdown this season.
Well, we said it in the open, the Jacksonville Jaguars, they let a 57-yarder go back last week, not for a touchdown, but for great field position. This time, the Lions make them pay big time for it.
Stafford takes the snap. Pressure coming. Stafford steps up, and Stafford goes down. Malik Jackson, just 3.2 yards per carry. It's a screen to Ivory. Ivory's got some room. Chris Ivory has a first down. And knocked out at the 30-yard line. Robinson has 5. Bortles with pressure coming, gets rid of it, and it's caught for the touchdown. And it's the Michigan native, Allen Robinson.
Beat up he is right now. He's hurting, looking to take a shot again. Haloti Ngata is a big man coming untouched. Knocked him into the ground again, but Bortles delivers his quick strike to Allen Robinson. What a great play by the young quarterback.
Good protection for Stafford, who completes it on first down to Riddick. And Riddick gets away from Jacksonville's D and takes it all the way up to the 39-yard line.
Offensive line, and that's been a factor.
Stafford. And that one is caught by Jones. Bortles looking for Lee. It's popped up and picked off. Raphael Bush on the interception. And Bush still going. Down the sideline. Bush is in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Lions.
A really nice defense again on the play by Nevin Lawson. He's the one that contested it. It leads to the interception by Raphael Bush. That is the 10th pick 6 of Blake Bortles' career. Not the way Gus Bradley wanted to start off this second half.
Yards per game with Hackett. And there just seems to be more of a confidence about this Jaguars offense. And why not? As Ivory has plenty of room to run into Detroit territory for a gain of 22. 3:20 to go, third quarter. Bortles looking deep for Marquise Lee. He made the catch. Should he get the feet in? Yes! Ivory is next to him. Bortles looking to throw. End zone for Lee. And Marquise Lee has it for a touchdown.
Pass away from Slay. Look at this. Right over the top. Slay's got it defended.
Stafford in trouble, and he is sacked. Long for the Lions. Pressure coming again. Stafford steps up, throws on the run. Wide open is Ebron. Eric Ebron down the sideline. One man to beat, and Cyprian saves a touchdown. Running back. They give it to Ebron on the run, and he's in. Eric Ebron with the touchdown.
You know what this is? It's a version of the jet sweep that most teams run with the wide receiver motioning in from the outside.
7:40 to go and counting. Looking to throw on second down over the middle. It's Riddick. Riddick with the cutback. Theo Riddick with a Detroit first down. Out to the 32-yard line after a gain of 20. And Lions go right to the line on 4th down and short. Well, they just try to draw the Jaguars offside. 4th and 2. And did it work?
Oh my gosh.
Everyone in the building building knew what the Lions were doing there, except send Derek Marks.
And he's the most experienced defensive lineman they have.
Bortles over the middle, behind Lee, intercepted off his foot. Wilson to the ground, and the Detroit Lions, for the 6th time this year, erase a fourth-quarter deficit and come back to win a game. Nothing the Lions did today was overly impressive, but here they are again, celebrating a win, 26-19. Stay tuned for Game 2 of our doubleheader, Philadelphia at Seattle or New England at San Francisco.
And the Vikings defense, number 3 overall. 2nd and 9, draw play with Riddick. And Riddick's going to have that first down to the 50.
Golden Tate in the backfield.
Look one way, now goes to the middle. And they're going to go up top here. Stafford sidearms it, got the open man. It's Bolden again for the touchdown. Here's a 2nd and 8. From behind, he's hit. He threw it. They didn't see it on the field. On the field, they're calling it a fumble, and Nata runs with it.
Let's see. That's a fumble.
I'm not so sure, but we'll see. No.
After review, the ruling on the field has been changed. It is an incomplete pass.
In this spot last year and healthy, ready to go. 3rd and 8. Pass is up in the air and intercepted. That is Glover. Quinn taken off down the sideline. Thielen tries to get the angle on him, and Asiata finishes him off. Now we have a flag back there where the pass was thrown.
Pass interference, defense, automatic, first down.
Asiata gets the handle. Asiata to the end zone. Touchdown.
And the champion bowler of the night.
Here's the fake handoff to Riddick, as Stafford has Tate all alone. Breaks the tackle. And finally ridden down at the 29. Move McKinnon out of there. And Bradford gets down the sideline. And it is pulled down by Rhett Ellison, who gets to his feet. The Lions, as always, in a close game. Here's Bradford dumping it off to McKinnon with open field. No one near him until he gets inside the 30. And with his performance today, he's now over 70. As Patterson takes it on the reverse. Look at him weave through traffic. Wow. Beautiful run by Cordero Patterson. 3rd and 7. They back off the blitz. Bradford's throw is intercepted. It is picked off by Darius Slay. And then he lost the football at the end to ruin him down.
Look at this. Bottom of your screen, Darius Slay went down the field, then let his guy go and turn back in.
Here's the big thing, though. Did he fumble, or is he down? Vikings have no timeouts. They cannot come up and call one here at the last second. Prater to give the Lions the division lead and sweep the season series over the Vikings. From 40, the kick is good, and the Lions take it here, 16-13. Darius Slay with the interception.
2nd down 7. Pressure coming late, and it's picked up. Stafford gets out of it, unloads, and completes to Washington, who gets a first down spinning inside the 31. 2nd and 2. Stafford's sideline throw. And the catch made by Golden Tate.
Delvin Breaux great at the line of scrimmage here. Stays on top of the route, turns around, looks for the ball, but Golden Tate has been doing this his entire career. As soon as he left Seattle and came here to Detroit, Matthew Stafford has so much confidence in him. He'll just put any ball up to him, and he has a flair for the spectacular, doesn't he?
Stafford, touchdown, Theo Riddick.
Ready, you ready, set.
Ingram. Mark Ingram. All the way down around the 20 of Detroit. Gonna have to make a decision here. Quick snap. Breeze. Middle of the field for Cooks. Open. He's got it inside the 25. Spinning is T.J. Jones inside the 20. Protection for Breeze. Sideline Cooks, and he's intercepted. Did he keep his feet in? Yes.
He does a great job here. Drew Brees could not deliver this ball this late. Glover Quinn was just sitting.
From the 46 of the Saints. What a catch by Anquan Bolden for a first down. Inside handoff, John Kuhn, and no signal from the officials. Yes, touchdown. Blitz, arm hit, but he's open. Golden Tate has it. Tate on his way and into the end zone for a Lions touchdown. On list once again, without a huddle, Breeze throws to the 45.
Drew Brees, sometimes you got to force the ball down the field, and then you think these are low percentage.
12 men on the field.
Omaha. Heard an Omaha from Drew Brees before the snap. Floats one and tip. Oh, no, he held out for the interception. Tavon Wilson. Brees tried to sneak it in there, but the second interception of the game for Drew Brees. And a little less drama today, but the Lions will take it. Brees. End zone throw. And it's the third interception by the Lion defense today. Miles Killebrew, one of those rookies you talked about, with the interception. And for Stafford and the Lions, a 28-13 victory as they go to 8-4.
One of the oldest rivalries in the NFL. It dates back to 1930. See where these two teams sit in the all-time head-to-head series. Stafford still 5-5. Under pressure, a penalty flag is thrown. Multiple flags come in. They'll sack Stafford for a huge loss. Ups by Bears receivers in the 2 games since Barkley has taken over. Howard has a wide-open seam of real estate. Taking on Lions tacklers inside the Detroit 30. 9th-year kicker out of North Carolina. Good spot. Good hold. Just trying to pick up some positive yardage. And you see Stafford Solomon putting a glove on his right throwing hand during that timeout.
Absolutely. And he took a hit from Leonard Floyd just trying to get rid of the ball. But watch that right hand. Watch. Don't know if he jammed a thumb or one of the fingers on that throwing hand, but
well, during the break, the trainers on the Detroit sideline were putting a piece of tape, looked like on the right index finger of Matthew Stafford's throwing hand. They got the glove back flat out. 3rd and 17. Stafford under pressure. Leonard Floyd giving chase. Nice little juke move to free himself up. Stafford takes a shot, and it is caught. Marvin Jones on the comebacker. Setting a single-game career high of 5 made field goals. His chip shot from 29, and he's had. 2nd and 10. Stafford still wearing that glove on his throwing hand. Is going to sling it up the far side of the field. Incomplete. Intended for Jones, and a penalty flag comes in.
Ball. Stafford wanted to throw it, but the pressure wouldn't let him.
Defense, number 21. Ball replaced the spot of the foul. Automatic first down. Illegal contact. Number 21 for the defense. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. First down.
Boy, that is the second huge penalty on this drive alone against Chicago's Tracy Porter. 1st and goal. After the penalty, however, behind the 15. Stafford throwing towards the end zone. It is caught for the Lions. Touchdown. It's Anquan Bolden. Well, Anquan Bolden bolstering his Hall of Fame resume. Now 10th all-time on the league's receptions list, and some pretty good names on that list.
Still climbing.
I mean, a different player since, and among the best wide receivers in the NFL. This is Zinner breaking tackles inside Bears territory. Down in perfect from this distance on the season. This one is on target, and it is good. Offensive plays. Barkley and this Bears offense has been on the sideline an awful long time. This is Howard breaking free. Howard's so dangerous in the open field.
White. Really tough year for the Bears.
Play action from Barkley. Up the seam on second and long. What a catch by Bellamy. Just under 40. First and 10. Barkley throwing. End zone has his man. It's caught. Cameron Meredith for the Chicago touchdown. A staff that included Jim Caldwell. 3rd and 10. Stafford's going to throw it off the far side. It is incomplete. Jones, the intended receiver. And another penalty flag flies. Time of possession. That's something that Cooter will certainly like. Stafford going end zone, deflected, and is it picked? Yes, it is. Intercepted by DeMontre Hurst. The pick up, that pass is intercepted. It's Cravon LeBlanc, and he's in for the Bears. Pick 6. Fourth quarter in every game they had played this season. Underneath pass, Bolden breaking free inside the 25, brought down finally just shy of the 20. Right now down 4, 2nd and goal. Stafford under pressure, going to tuck it away and run for it inside the 5, and he's in for the Lions. Touchdown! Title in 22 years. Barkley's pass is caught. Meredith still on his feet. Meredith inside the 20. Meredith to the 15-yard line. Darius Slay forced him out of bounds. 27 yards, and it's coming back.
Penalty, still first down.
Wow.
48 seconds left. 1st and 20. Barkley throws a dart, and it is caught.
What a play.
Daniel Braverman, the 7th-round rookie out of Western Michigan. Another flag is thrown.
Holding, number 62, offense.
Unbelievable.
10-yard penalty, still first down.
And left to stop the clock.
Barkley's pass up the middle is deflected. What's the call here? They say incomplete, and it will be a turnover on downs. It was Bellamy trying to go airborne for the catch.
From the Bears just 2 weeks ago against the Titans.
So Bears team down to their 3rd different starting quarterback. An incredibly thin wide receiving core. Will fall to 3-10 on the season. Meantime, the Detroit Lions survive as they move to 8-1 in their last 9 games. They've won 5 straight.
Quick setup and throw, and the pass is caught. They're giving him a completion. And how in the world can this officiating crew miss that? 2nd and 10, Manning sideline, good throw, pass is caught by Victor Cruz. Are the Giants. Here's Perkins, 1st down and more, inside the 10 to the 6. Just got it away, Shepard, corner the end zone, touchdown. Once Eli Manning sees press on the outside, the receiver comes underneath, and you've got that much field then to operate. It's a matter of your receiver beating the defensive back, and he does a great job. We'll see how it impacts him today. Here's play action, and there's Ebron, the big tight end, into Giants territory, and that ball had some zip on it. Stafford protected, got a man. End zone broken up, what a play. Eli Apple got his hand in there before Golden Tate could make the catch, and that just saved a touchdown. Yeah. Pass is gunned in and dropped by Ebron. Good fastball by Stafford, and now a player is down, and it's Janoris Jenkins. There's a collision at the end of this play. It was right there, right at the end, but Yulbon snaps it, and Prater's having a heck of a year. Starting at the 22, Stafford rolls out, airs it out, has Tate behind the defense, and Golden Tate
down near the 10. Marty was thinking. Season long for Tate. Here's Zenner, his first carry. Ball's out into the end zone, recovered by Vernon. And the Giants will take over. It was knocked out by Leon Hall. And Olivier Vernon there to recover eventually in the end zone. Of course, the turnover. 2nd and 6. Manning throws. Beckham makes a move to the 45. 3rd down and 22. Pass is caught underneath Will Tye to the 30, and that's it. Forward progress is stopped. Gold is only 3 for 3. And the longtime Chicago Bears made it a 7-point game again. This one floated for Jones. What a catch! 21 yards.
No, and he's got Eli Apple, right on top of him. The ball's a little to the inside, and Marvin Jones, he just goes and gets it. He fights through the coverage and makes a play on the ball, and what an acquisition Marvin Jones was.
Stafford, down he goes eventually, and Olivier Vernon was there to clean it up. 33-yard try, and Prater has now hit 19 straight.
Could you imagine a 2-game lead as we sit today and then playing week 17 for the title?
It's hard to believe. Here's Perkins right side. A good start to the drive. Manning, Beckham, what a throw! What a catch!
Odell Beckham's going to the corner. They're doubling up on Odell Beckham. They got the safety trying to give some help, but once he goes to the corner, the safety's no longer a factor. He lays it in there beautifully to Beckham.
Quick throw to Shepard, who has a touchdown in this game. Down the sideline and forced out. Look at 2. Passes. What a catch, Beckham! He's done it again! Wow! Touchdown Giants.
Wow. This ball was way out in front of Odell Beckham. Really, the only chance he had was to one-arm it, and he's able to make that catch look routine. That's a heck of a job by him. Finishing off this drive for 7 points. 6 points, 7 if they make this extra point.
Down by 11, 3:45 and 1 timeout in their pocket. Pass is caught by Tate, 1st down. Here's one for Tate. Had to wait on it, makes the catch, gets popped by Landon Collins, but a 1st down inside the 40. End zone. Pass is picked off. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he will wisely celebrate in the end zone and take it out of play. And this defense is playing great football.
He's been outstanding and a very well-coached defensive unit.
Here's Zenner out of the backfield. Play clock at zeros. Game clock at zeros. This one is over, and the Giants have won their 10th game. And Eli Manning and Ben McAdoo can celebrate a victory at home over the Lions.
Four-man rush for Detroit. Prescott, a bit of a wobbler on target for a 1st down to Des Bryant across the 45 to the 47-yard line. From the Detroit 40, after the fake, Prescott juggled the ball a bit. Jason Witten rumbling down the far sideline and out of bounds inside the 20. Prescott with time to the end zone, and it is caught for a Dallas touchdown by Bryce Butler.
He recognizes an obvious 2-deep zone defense. He gets the Cowboys in the proper play. The Cowboy pass protection is stellar, and they shred him. Butler right down the seam, but it's Prescott.
Game number 108 of his career. Zach Zenner through a hole. Flag down at the line of scrimmage, far sideline. Big gainer if it stands for Zenner to the Cowboy 46. Zenner was the running back. Stafford checks it down to him after the fake. Zenner works hard for a first down inside the Dallas 35-yard line, taken down by Barry Church. 8 minutes to go, first quarter. Heavy rush. Irving couldn't get Stafford on the ground. Here's Zenner again in a starting role. First down Detroit, 3 weeks, but hasn't done much since. Back to the ground to Zenner.
Wow.
Zach Zenner, first down at the University of Nebraska, again at the Combine in 2015. Zach Zenner, touchdown Detroit.
Watch Gregory come up the field, and he's no factor on this cutback run of Zach Zenner. Easy kick out for Eric Ebron, and what an impressive answer by the Detroit Lions. Closing in on Eric Dickerson's single-season rookie rushing record.
Prescott pulls it down and runs nearly to the 45-yard line. They're going to give him the 45. And for a while he had the Bulldogs #1 in the country. Here's Elliott into the secondary. Glover Quinn trying to run him down and running out of time. It's a touchdown for Elliott.
You call a blitz, you make a mistake, it's over. And Emmitt Smith likes what he sees. It's a beautiful cutback run. Asa Jackson came off the corner, he overran it, and Zeke Elliott rips him.
Matthew Stafford with a 4-man rush has time as a first down. Ebron again, some running room down the far sideline and nudged out of bounds by Brandon Carr. First down Detroit at the Dallas 31. Just a 3-man rush. Stafford back shoulder throw, caught, first down inside the 2-yard line. Marvin Jones, first and goal, Detroit. Worst in the league, in fact, on 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. Stafford keeps it. No signal yet that he's in.
Quarterback sneak from just outside the 1 is ambitious. Did he cross the plane? Perhaps a challenge. I think he crossed the plane.
Yeah, boy, we had a brief view of the ball, and it looked
The ruling
like
on the field
it
is the quarterback
above the
was
line
able to get
and
in
it
the
broke
end
the
zone.
plane.
Touchdown.
I think they got it right. Sigh of relief for Jim Caldwell. Just started practicing with the Cowboys this week. He comes on a rush and gets blocked. Stafford throws, caught, first down. Eric Ebron into Dallas territory. Used to wear Troy Aikman's jersey in his backyard. Stafford on target again. Golden Tate spins away for a few more. Down to the 16-yard line. Another first down for the Lions on a 14-yard gain. The result of that season in the following draft and picked Matthew Stafford. Stafford steps up, sidearm delivery to Ebron, and he gets blasted and then lunges forward. Friends since the 2nd grade. Kershaw's here tonight cheering on Stafford. Zenner to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Right now, Detroit wants it more than Dallas does on defense. Great movement up front, and Zach Zenner putting on a show.
Previous matchups head-to-head against Bryant. The screen after the fake. Elliott stayed on his feet. Great balance. They were grabbing at his legs but couldn't upend him prior to this year. Prescott toward the end zone. Bodies tangled. Flag down. Catch made by Des Bryant for a touchdown if it stands.
That penalty is declined. Result of the play is a touchdown.
Unbelievable concentration by Bryant. He's got his hands on Batamosi's face mask.
Play clock at 2. They bluffed another blitz. Stafford's going to run. No, he's not. Pulled up just shy of the line, and it's an interception. Ricocheted into the arms of J.J. Wilcox.
Stafford to his left makes a critical error under fire.
Prescott looking for Bryant, bumping again, and a flag thrown on Nevin Lawson. Elliott turns the corner. Touchdown, Dallas.
Interception, costly. The offensive line of the Cowboys.
Maybe they should be the MVP, collective MVP.
Prescott going deep, all kinds of time again, and on the money to Terrence Williams. Elliott reset back in the backfield.
Oh boy.
Prescott reminiscent of his days at Mississippi State. First down just shy of the 10-yard line. Batamosi made the tackle for the Lions. A really nice job of using plays like that selectively.
Oh boy.
Bryant's going to throw, and Witten's wide open. Scott Linehan with a great call for a Dallas touchdown.
Going to be a reverse, you think, to Des Bryant. You forget he's left-handed. He throws it to our man Jason Witten.
Three-man rush. Stafford, wobbly pass, caught, and there's Wilcox with another big hit. First down, 48-yard line of Dallas for Golden Tate. There's a very big leg. And that kick is no good. From the 37. The toss, Tyron Smith leading the way. First down and much more. Out of bounds in Lion territory at the 45-yard line.
It's unfortunate, but injuries have played a role in his success on every level. Said I was forced to play before. And look at him, another touchdown pass.
Yeah,
he's just doing it at every level.
This is as good as it gets. He audibles, and then he makes this kind of throw, and this is very uncommon for any rookie.
Crowd just saw that replay on the screen. They snap it for Coach Garrett to throw a flag, and then David Irving took down Stafford with the ball out, and it's Dallas's ball.
4 sacks by the UFOs up front. The unidentified flying objects, and soon the whole world will know who David Irving is.
If you're the Cowboys, do you give Tony Romo snaps next week?
I think I would. I might give him a few snaps next week on the road at Philadelphia. But Jason Garrett has done a masterful job with the Cowboys. Let's leave those decisions to him, Sean.
3 weeks ago and has been a bit of an issue for him. They start on the ground, and they start with Zach Zenner. A lot of bulk on the left side, and then they hand the ball off. Going through the middle is the fullback, Aaron Ripkowski. Second down and 5. Off play action. Rodgers under pressure, and that was Tavon Wilson. Stafford in the pocket. Has time, and free down the sideline is Golden Tate, but he can't reel it in. Second and a deuce, and through the middle, and a big hole opens for Ripkowski and the fullback. Third Lions drive begins at the 11-yard line. Center through the middle he goes. Play action, fires over the middle. That's caught, and that's Golden Tate. 2.5 to go in the quarter. Stafford under pressure again with fires, and that is caught. 2013. Sam Martin to put it down, and the kick is no good. Crowd in full throat. Blitz coming. Rodgers is able to escape throw. Caught. First down.
Who flat out missed.
From the 43, off the play fake, fires over the middle again, goes to the tight end, Cook again. Second and 5. And now the pass is caught on the outside by Richard Rodgers, and down the sideline he goes for number 87. And Rodgers throws over the middle, and this is Ripkowski, the sudden star. Touchdown. Stafford slings it to the outside. Center makes the catch. Packers up by 7. Here comes the blitz through the middle. Stafford able to step away for the moment. And then with a flag going down, Blake Martinez takes him down. Taking Thomas's spot with Thomas on the bench right now. 3rd and 15. Deep drop. Stafford airing it out, and it's caught at the 35-yard line by T.J. Jones.
The Notre Dame Flash, there he is again, working down that right side and taking advantage. We talked about it in the open. The cornerbacks of the Green Bay Packers, they're young. They've given up a lot of plays. They have very good safeties.
The center, big hole. 3rd and goal. Into the end zone goes Zach Zenner for a Detroit touchdown.
He was incredible a week ago.
Stafford fires over the middle, and Matthews had an easy interception.
So they're going to bring the blitz here. So what do? You got to cover with Clay Matthews from the backside, and he runs right underneath this. Stafford never saw him. Oh, my goodness. We have seen some blown opportunities already in this game, and Clay Matthews does not miss that.
Burnett blitzes. That one is caught shy of the 50. And a stiff arm there by Bolden. Snapper set up a screen here. Zenner in double Z. He's carried the ball 16 times. Pass here, caught, touchdown. Golden Tate slides to the inside, and Detroit takes the lead. The loser of this game, you would have to win 3 road games to get to the Super Bowl. And Rodgers fires downfield, and open and making the catch and getting out of bounds is Geronimo Allison.
Probably wanted one more shot.
53-yard attempt to end the half, and he bangs it through. Is the running back. Fake to him. Montgomery is hurt, and the pass is caught. Flag is thrown. You got Allison making the catch. 2nd and 11. Rodgers fires wide open is Nelson. Play action. Pass caught. And it's Nelson taking the ball to the 2-yard line. Aaron glanced up at the play clock. It's a 2. He's going to roll to his right. Fire. Caught. Touchdown. Davante Adams. And he'll get flagged for using the goalpost as a prop. Under pressure, and down he goes. Nick Perry. Give it to him. Spins to the outside. Ty Montgomery picks up a 1st down before winning the Super Bowl in Dallas against Pittsburgh. 2nd and 11, going deep, and it is hauled in at the 42-yard line by Marvin Jones.
And guess which side one more time? Working on the right side over there, which is the easier side for the quarterback to see. But time after time this season, the Packers come with a blitz, and they just can't match up with their corners on the outside in that pocket. So that may be slowing them down a little bit too.
Malaga's back in. There's the play fake to Christian Michael. Rodgers is going to take off again, and Aaron Rodgers has a 1st down. Davante Adams was in the backfield. Pass is hauled in Detroit territory by Geronimo Allison. And that's a pass that's caught for a 1st down, and to the 22-yard line goes Jared Cook. Lions rush 4. There goes Rodgers again. Looking to the outside again. Throwing, and it is caught for a touchdown by Geronimo Allison. I mean, you can't stop him if he does that.
This is what's so difficult to defend, whether you're in man coverage, which they are here, plenty of time. He's scrambling around, buying time, and eventually one of these wide receivers uncover. They practice this all the time. People think, oh my goodness, it's street ball. They're just, no. They, every single day in practice, when we get the opportunity to go there, Aaron Rodgers, even on when there's nobody else on the field, will take off and start moving around to try and come up with plays like that. They're used to it.
In 90-degree heat in Florida. That was a 1st down, so Stafford now is going to fire over the middle, and getting open and making the catch at the 36-yard line is Marvin Jones.
Pretty remarkable record.
54-yard attempt. He missed one from 39 earlier, but this time he turns it into a 1-possession game. And Rodgers is going to take it himself. He does everything. 1st down. Lions dancing around, showing blitz. Here they come. Here's the pass. It's Adams in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Davante Adams working on Nevin Lawson. And Aaron Rodgers tonight has thrown 4 touchdowns, and that gives him an even 300 yards on the evening. And a 2-point attempt, pass caught, and it is good to Davante Adams again. So all 8 points on that drive belong to him, and it's 31-17.
Just able to do so much.
He gets them all lined up. Woo! And that pass is caught.
Holster, I have no idea.
And Stafford fires, and that's caught and into Green Bay territory. Warning to take advantage of it. And Stafford's going to step up, throw, and that's caught over the middle. And you got Tate going to the 21-yard line. Going down. Stafford fires, and that is going to be Micah Hyde coming away with it in the end zone for a touchback. Micah Hyde with the interception on Golden Tate. And that passer rating is spectacular as Stafford throws. A few hearts are beating around the country right now. And he caught it. Anquan Bolden. Well, that's overwhelming.
We know Stafford can throw it that far.
And there is Bolden in his 14th season. Still a lot of spring. And Prater now for the extra point.
Unbelievable. Golden Tate almost knocked it out of his hands. Blockers in front, receivers in the back.
Clock doesn't start until it's touched by the receiving team, and that, with Richard Rodgers, will do it. But, 12 in and 20 out, I think is a good combo platter. Every other sport is half and half, or at least basketball and hockey are. Baseball a little bit different. But the Green Bay Packers go to the playoffs for the 8th consecutive year. They're home. Giants go to Lambeau next weekend. And Detroit heads to Seattle. 31-24. Green Bay wins it. Coming up next, it's the Volkswagen post-game report right after these messages from your NBC station. On 2nd down and 10, they give the ball to Zenner, and there he goes again out to the 40-yard line. From the 13-yard line, second drive for Seattle. Huge hole through the middle. Thomas rolls.
That was a good block.
Second-year man from West Virginia. Wilson. It's 3rd down and 8. 4-man rush, and Wilson is going to get taken down back-to-back. He wouldn't be back, and they said he'll definitely be back. 3rd down and 4. Stafford is able to escape throw, and the pass is caught for a 1st down. And they do indeed snap it, and they roll, and a little boot, and the pass is caught, but behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll turn the ball over from the 40-yard line. They begin this drive. The Seahawks do with a great run. He had a career high in passing yards. 2nd and 6, another big hole, and Rawls having a big game. Fake the Rawls. Wilson's going to lob one. You get all kinds of action in the end zone. You get 2 flags, and somehow, some way, Paul Richardson comes up with the ball.
Oh my!
Pass interference. Defense number 32. The penalty is declined as the result of the play is a touchdown.
Yeah, Stafford thought it should have been offensive pass interference. It was not.
Not a chance. There's the foul. No question about it.
2nd down and 10 from the 24-yard line. Rolls, and he's able to spring away again. What a night for this guy.
It has just been mistakes so far for the Detroit Lions.
Play action. Wilson fires into traffic, and that is caught.
Well, he looks like Odell Beckham tonight out here making some of these catches.
House going to try to make it 10-0 from 43 out, which he does. And Stafford throws, caught over the middle. It's going to be a 1st down. Bolden, 2nd and 15. Stafford deep down the sideline, and it is Marvin Jones hauling it in.
Great job with his feet. That foot clearly in. There's the 2nd.
Wind not a factor. And Prater's kick is good. Taken care of by Thomas Rawls. And Wilson gets it away quickly. It's caught by Jimmy Graham. 3 receivers down the right side. Fired, caught to the 34-yard line. They go 4 wide. Wilson stepping up in the pocket, and he will get smothered. And Stafford throws, and Zenner makes a juggling catch, and Zenner out past the 40.
And thank goodness Zach Zenner hung on to that one because they needed that play.
Stafford fires, that's caught. Good conditions from 53 to try to make it a 4-point game, and he bangs that one through on 3rd and 1, and they're going to run the ball, and rolls again, bursts through the line of scrimmage. There's Wilson down there to throw a block to help spring him. But meanwhile, at the 34-yard line, off play action, Wilson would throw the ball, caught by Alex Collins. Hauschka, 27-yard field goal attempt. A couple of weeks back, 3rd and 5, and that pass is caught by Doug Baldwin. Play fake to Rolls. Now Wilson going deep down the sideline. Baldwin is able to hold it in. Did he stay in bounds is the question. And the officials looking at each other, and at the 23-yard line, they're going to call it a completion. And Wilson fires, and that'll be caught. And over right guard, Thomas rolls for the touchdown. The Seahawks just went 82 yards in 8 plays to turn it into a 2-possession lead.
It's a great call on that pass to Jimmy Graham.
Extra point by Hauschka is off the upright and no good from the 25. Stafford starts here, dancing in the pocket, throwing, caught. That's Jones, and that's a gain of 19. The music is great. 3rd and 5. Pass deep downfield. Can he one-hand it? Flag thrown. Richardson able to come up with the ball. That's 27 yards.
Defense, number 24.
Boy, they may have found a factor here.
3rd and 9. And Wilson on the run. That'll be not caught. Incomplete. And getting up is Baldwin saying, he goes right over to Carroll. He says, challenge that. I caught it.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has been changed. It is a catch. As a result, it will be 1st down and 10.
Wilson goes that way, and you've got 2 guys there, and Baldwin catches it.
Jermaine Kearse had a walk-in, stand-up touchdown right here, and watch Doug Baldwin steal it from him. No, he wasn't, and he did it. And the great thing is they really were able to do this without putting Russell Wilson in any kind of jeopardy here tonight.
And the Seattle Seahawks are moving on. And the Detroit Lions go into the offseason.